Hey everyone, Henry here. Welcome to another video. And today we're going to be talking about the Godox VL and SL series. But mostly we're going to be talking about the VL series. And quite honestly, this light is pretty bomb. I'm not going to lie. I did see online it has a 95% accurate color matching. And it does really well on skin tones, which is great because I also do a lot of weddings, and sometimes at reception venues, there's been times where I have gone in there and shot the whole reception, and I have this tint of green everywhere, especially on the skin tones. And I noticed that whenever I set this up, it definitely helps, but it doesn't solve it. So when I got this, it actually came with just about everything that you need except for a light stand, and we'll get to that later. So main thing that it comes with obviously is the light. This is just the light itself, and it comes with the protective covering for the light to protect it. Then you got the remote that comes with it, and then you get the Bowen reflector mount. So what you can do, put it on, there's this little switch. You hold that down, twist, pull it off, and then you match the teeth with the holes, slide it in there, and this is the control box that it comes with. You can attach a battery pack to this. It basically slides on the back of this, and it's just like another pack, and then you put the two batteries in. And it comes with all the wires and the cords and the power pack that you need for this. So some of the additional needs that you should get whenever you order the Godox is a softbox, which I got the Godox P90L. And actually it comes all folded up like so. And I usually leave these in. So whenever I set this up, sometimes these sticks, they end up falling out, and maybe difficult to see, but these sticks slide in through, and then they go in this little pocket right here. See? I don't know if anyone does this like the way I do it, just leaving these sticks in. I don't know if anyone has any tips on how they keep them from falling out all the time. If you do, leave a comment, let me know. I thought about using tape, but I feel like I'm gonna end up damaging the inside of this reflector, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, again, in the comments, let me know what you guys do and what you guys think. And then you got the cover that goes on the back, and I'll show you here in a little bit how this is set up. And here's one diffuser, the one that goes on the inside. Again, we'll show you this later. And then the front diffuser. Now when I set this up, when I do the weddings, I normally only just use this one, the outside diffuser, which you will see here shortly. Just because I feel like whenever I put the second diffuser in, the light doesn't travel as far as I want it to sometimes. But sometimes I will use it depending on the situation and how close the light is to the dance floor and what I feel is safe, where people are not going to trip over my light. And then here is, and this thing holds the softbox together. And again, we'll show you how this is done. And another thing that I bought is the C-stand, and we'll bring that out here in just a second. So here's the feet for the C-stand, and then open them up, and there's little grooves. You see the little groove where it fits in, and it holds it in place. So this thing isn't really going anywhere. And then here's the main pole, slides in. And there's a knob down at the bottom that you can twist to tighten. So when I got this, it did come with 2 of these. So this bottom hole, this will go up here, and then this pole is going to feed through, and then this is what's going to hold the light. And then make sure everything is tight, because you don't want this light to fall. So this light just gets put on at the end of the rod through this hole, and then you will tighten it like this. And again, make sure everything is nice and tight. So I have completely blacked out my room, as you can see. And I'm going to show you how powerful this light is. So keep in mind, my camera ISO is at 200, shutter speed is at 50, and my f-stop value is at 5.6. All right, so I'm going to turn on this light that I just set up. And that is at 35%. And we're going to go down just to show you. This is 10%, 20%. We're going to go up to, and this is 50% right here. And this is 75%. This is at 100%. And that is really bright. Then I'm just using my remote. Turn it off. So comparing this to the SL series, which I don't actually have on hand with me right now, but I have worked with that light multiple times last year with a production shoot that I did, and I can tell you a little bit about it. So it did not have a control box like this. What it did have was on the back there was a screen and a couple of knobs, and you can adjust the brightness and the color temperature of the light. So the fan is in the SL series. You can hear the fan. I have heard people complaining about the fan, and quite honestly, it's really not that bad. If you stand next to the light, yeah, you can hear it. If I could compare the sound of the SL series, I would compare the noise level of the fan to some of the ceiling fans. Whenever you turn it on high, you can hear the whoosh. If you want to save a few $100 and you know how to do a proper setup for a testimonial video with plenty of room and a really good microphone, you can get away with just using the SL series if you need to, depending on you and your client's budget. But I mean, overall, comparing the quality of the lighting between the VL and the SL series is pretty much the same. And the cord for the SL series, as I remember, it was just one cord and went to a pack, and then the other cord went out of the pack into the outlet. But I remember that we had to use an extension cord for it one time. The SL series doesn't really have like a battery pack, but the VL series, you can get a battery pack for it. It just connects to the back of the control box that you saw earlier. But I mean, overall, between these two series, the VL is better just because of the fan noise. And there's my thoughts on the Godox VL series and the SL series. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys at the next video.